peer-to-peer digital asset marketplace, Paxful, is launching a tool allowing businesses to receive payment in Bitcoin. The tool will convert customer payments into Bitcoin, which will then be sent to a merchant's digital wallet. Joining us now to discuss is Paxful CEO Ray Youssef. Welcome, Ray.
Hello. Thank you for having me, Christina. It's a pleasure to be here.
To have you. So just looking at your product, are merchants asking to be paid in Bitcoin?
No, they're not asking to be paid in Bitcoin. What merchants are asking for is to be able to sell their products. For example, people's in Africa, they have a hard time getting merchant accounts. Getting a Visa and MasterCard merchant accounts is extremely difficult for some merchants in Africa, for most of them. Some of them have to fly to New York, open up a corporate bank account just to be able to access a Visa and MasterCard merchant account. They would love to access customers in the West. Same way, the merchants in the West would love to access all these customers in the emerging markets, over 4 billion people, yet they can't for various reasons like fraud. What if there was a way to connect all those markets together so that merchants in emerging markets could access customers in the West, and then merchants in the West could access customers in emerging markets? And indeed there is. Cryptocurrency provides a solution. We just have to accept the fact, however unpalatable it might be, that perhaps cryptocurrency should be invisible in that regard and just serve the use case.
So, Ray, who are these merchants? Are they small shops? Are they large manufacturers? Are these? Is this a physical transaction? In other words, like, are people like showing up to a shop and using a box, or is it all online? And I'm purchasing, let's say, raw goods from a country that maybe where the merchant selling it needs, doesn't want to set up this U.S. account, U.S. dollar account.
Currently, it's all e-commerce, the vast majority of it. And as with everything, it starts with the little guy, right? The mom and pop shop, someone who just started this shop, someone who's designing a new pair of shoes and wants to sell it online. And from there, it grows. If it's simple enough, it's accessible enough and safe, then everyone will come. And it's our job as product people in crypto to make sure that we get there.
So this is a seamless transaction. In other words, when I'm purchasing from the merchant, am I seeing a crypto price, or am I seeing local currency price, or if I'm buying it from the U.S., a U.S. dollar price? How am I interacting with this if I'm using this product?
The best product to compare it with is PayPal checkout, right? Any merchant can take PayPal, put it on their website, and there'll be a few simple buttons there, and they can sell their products. The end user just says, hey, check out with your PayPal account. Paxful Pay is similar to that. It's just an embed, something any merchant can put on their website. And when the customer goes there, they're not going to see any hint of crypto. They're going to see payment options. Pay with your Paxful account. You can choose to also pay with cryptocurrency. But the real winner here is that the customer can choose to pay with any of the 400 payment methods that we support. And this is the point here that we all have to grasp. And this is what the peoples of Africa really taught us. Bitcoin's killer app is as a clearing layer for everything else. Using a marketplace like Paxful, someone can go in and they can trade a gift card and buy Bitcoin. And they can also take that Bitcoin and sell it and get another gift card or a cash deposit or whatever else. So someone, say a merchant in California, puts up Paxful Pay, right? And they sell, video games, right? Let's say they sell just Xbox games, right? Someone could go onto that site, they would see Paxful Pay. Let's say that customer had a PlayStation gift card. They could use a PlayStation gift card and it would immediately be turned into Bitcoins on the back end or Tether, and the merchant would get that credit to their accounts, and then the transaction would be done. So this guy just bought some Xbox games with a PlayStation gift card, or they could do that with a Western Union or cash or a bank transfer. It really doesn't matter. We support over 400 payment methods, and we basically use the Paxful marketplace as an engine, as a universal translator for money to turn any of those payment methods into crypto, and then we deliver to the merchant whatever they wish, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's USDT, or a bank transfer. Essentially, we make crypto as invisible as possible in the process to basically translate every form of money into any form of money that the merchant wants, and this experience is seamless for the buyer. This is really the pinnacle of what crypto.
Oh, question about Paxful. One thing that's very cool about Paxful is that it's one of the few places where you can actually get geographical data on crypto, which is really hard to get, where crypto trade is happening. So I'm just wondering, given the data that you have, where are we seeing surges in crypto trading? And are there any surprises in the data? Are there any sort of regions or countries where we're seeing a boom in crypto that wouldn't be expected?
Africa. Africa's leading global cryptocurrency adoption. 6 years ago, when we started this mission to bring Bitcoin into Africa, everyone laughed. And now Africa is leading, and it's markets like Nigeria. And every day there's new markets blowing up. Cameroon, for example, is coming up very strong. Ethiopia is starting to come up, a real underdog, but watch what they do in the next few years. So Africa, everyone should have all eyes on Africa right now. Africa is a rocket waiting to take off. In fact, they're actually not waiting. What the young peoples of Nigeria have done recently, to such effect, they built their own alternative financial network using Bitcoin that the government had to institute draconian means to stop it. This is just a harbinger of things to come. We're only starting to see what Africa is capable of now.
When you say leading cryptocurrency adoption, I'm just curious, how do you measure that? What does that mean data-wise?
Sheer numbers of transactions on Paxful, numbers of Google searches, primarily from Nigeria. If you're on the ground, that's the real test. I invite anyone to go to Lagos, to go to Abuja, to go to Cameroon, to go to Kenya, South Africa, Ghana, and you will see for yourself the tremendous momentum around this. People ask me, why am I so crazy about Africa? Well, the reason is I've been there. I've met the people. I've seen the problems that they have. It makes perfect sense once you're there.
Ray, I wonder if you want to weigh in on this whole Elon Musk and Tesla drama that we have on our hands. Maybe they should have gone to Paxful for, accepting payments with Tesla rather than whatever custody or issuer he was initially thinking of.
Oh boy, yeah, you really opened up Pandora's box there, right? So look, I think you guys summed it up pretty well. We should focus on building as a community. If we get sucked into these speculative games, whatever voices can come in and start sloshing around the ship, that is not the sign of a mature market. That's not the sign of a mature community. Let's all respect what we've built here. It's been 12 years down this journey. And Bitcoin as a technology is amazing. But this social movement that we've built around Bitcoin is even more amazing, in my opinion. And that is the heart of peer-to-peer. This whole movement began as peer-to-peer. The first words in the white paper were peer-to-peer electronic cash. Let's remember that. Because as long as we stay strong, as long as we are connected, whatever voices come in to try to destabilize the ship, they won't have any effect. So we can just ignore them and keep on building. That is the way.